Good evening. First tonight, a sharp spike in the number of parents being hauled before the courts because their kids are wagging school.
The number of serious or serial truants is up 40%, and it's getting worse. There is now pressure on the government to get even tougher.
Well, Josh Murphy joins us now. Josh, any idea why this is happening?
Well, Hugh, initially the Education Department claimed there'd been no analysis done over this spike in court actions over why those students are skipping school. But there are now calls for more to be done. Prosecutions, as you mentioned, are rising, and some fear the social consequences. A police operation targeting students in school uniform but who are out shopping instead.
I rang your school this morning too. They told me that all students are meant to be there today.
Blacktown police conduct these checks once a term, but the number of students and parents now being prosecuted for severe truancy has spiked.
This is obviously you're meant to be at school, okay?
In 2011, there were 423 cases taken to court. The next year, 590, an incredible 40% rise.
We've now got over 500 students in the last year or so who have been taken to court because their attendance is that bad.
And principals in primary schools claim it's starting even in the extremely young, and it's okay by their parents.
And we see children as young as kindy, year one, actually taking, regular days off school.
And it can eventually lead to kids being on the wrong side of the law.
Nearly every single case that I've seen ends up with a child in strife.
Even though the numbers are up, the Education Department's report says no formal evaluation has taken place to establish the reason for the increase.
What we don't want to see is the government throw their hands up and say it's all too hard.
The Education Minister, Adrian Piccoli, wouldn't comment on camera, but left his department to defend the numbers, saying they're low for the 750,000 students going to public schools.
92% of those kids will be attending school on a regular basis.
Now, one of the reasons the Education Department did acknowledge for the rise in prosecutions was increasing the school leaving age to 17. Students are required to go to school until then, but of course some are still refusing to do so.
Josh Murphy, thank you.